Hey guys, welcome to Mondays with Marc. I'm Marc, and this is Smokey, Steve, and Marc. Wait a minute. This is supposed to be our fall kickoff, and I promised a new backdrop and all kinds of festive fall stuff. Okay, wait, give me 30 seconds, okay? 30 seconds, okay? Okay. That's better! Happy fall, y'all! Oh my gosh, once again, welcome to Mondays with Marc. I'm Marc, and we're on Smokey, Steve, and Marc. Yes, we are. Oh my gosh, so tomorrow, September 22nd, is the official starting of autumn. Yes, it's the autumn equinox tomorrow, and I've been looking forward to this all year. Fall is my favorite season of all. And you know why? Because it also kind of like signifies the beginning of the whole holiday season, really. I mean, we have Halloween coming and Thanksgiving, and then, of course, the whole Christmas holiday season as well. And, I'm trying to find another word other than exciting, but I can't find any. I'm super excited. We have a lot of fun things planned over the next couple months. For y'all, new segments, the old favorite segments. We have some more contests coming up. We might be out and about and on the road, you never know. And of course, I will be here every Monday on Mondays with Marc for new DIY projects, recipes, and even some gardening stuff. So yeah, it's safe to say I'm excited about the next couple months coming up. But today it's our fall kickoff. And so let's see, what are we doing today? I have a couple fall projects for you, and I'm going to share with you, I guess a private little recipe. I've never shared it with anyone else before, so you get to see it first, and I'll tell you a little bit about what's coming up too. So why don't we get right to it, all right? So our first project for the fall, we are going to do, I wanted to show you these because I thought this was super cute. I wanted to make these last year, but I don't know why I didn't. I mean, you see it all over the internet and everything, and it's super simple. I just never really got around to doing it. So we're going to make pumpkins out of TP rolls. Yes. Now, this project, it couldn't be any simpler, really. And I actually really like it because I think it's a great way to add some, autumn decor to the bedroom or to the bathroom. And also I think these are really great to put in a guest bathroom for extra rolls of toilet paper too, So we'll need a toilet paper roll and some fabric. Any color fabric will work that's kind of like fallish, oranges, reds, golds. Burlap works perfect too, all right? And it is simple as this. Cut yourself a square like this, about 12 by 12, depending on the size of your toilet paper roll. So these are little ones. They're not that huge, so we'll have a little bit extra of fabric, but I'm going to show you how simple this is. We're going to just center it on our fabric like this, and then starting with the corners, we're going to tuck it in like so. Okay. Like that, and like that. Okay, so then you want to look at it, and then we're going to bring up the rest of it and tuck it in, kind of leaving some little lines all the way around, or wrinkles, or whatever you want to call it, all the way around, pushing it into the hole at the top like that. Now, to finish it off, all you need, a wine cork, and we're just going to push that in like that for the stem of the pumpkin. And to finish off the look, grab yourself a bay leaf and pop him in just like so. You could use a little piece of poster putty, or you can glue it straight to your cork if you want. But if you're going to use these in the bathroom for extra toilet paper, I would just tuck it in and leave it like this so it's easily accessible, if you know what I mean, right? So behind me, you can see the other ones we have here. Let's see. I have the red one there, and we have a burlap one right there. Kind of cute, huh? I think it's kind of cute. And I mean, like I said, how simple is that? So adorable. Okay, all right. That's our first little one. I can't wait to put that in the bathroom too. We always have a Halloween themed bathroom. So I never really changed the seasons in there, you know what I mean? And I always was thinking, like, how can we put more toilet paper out without it being toilet paper, so to speak? This is perfect. I love it. You know what else I think is really cool? If you see the red one behind me here, I kind of think it looks like an apple. So if you got some straight up red, like apple red fabric and did the same thing, put the little bay leaf in there, I think it looks like an apple too. Anyway, all right, moving right along. So this one you may have thought I forgot about, right? But I didn't. I was saving it for tonight because it really turned out beautiful. And of course, I'm talking about our dried flower pumpkin behind us here. This project can be made with your own dried flowers. You can go to the dollar store and buy those faux silk flowers you can use. But I think the dried flowers work and look the best. And if you don't have your own dried flowers, you can find them at, any craft store, really. Even Walmart. Our Walmart is pretty big, and it has a decent craft aisle in it. And they had a whole bag of dried straw flowers. I was very surprised. But I got mine from the garden, like this, and these are all dried. I hung them upside down and dried them out for about 2 weeks. And all I did was literally grab the stem and pulled it off, and now I have the head of my flower. And I have a box of them here, okay? And we have these faux pumpkins. And I'm going to show you 2 different ways to make it. One with a fake styrofoam pumpkin, and you can get these at the Dollar Tree, Walmart, anywhere. And of course you can get all these supplies online. Just search it. You can find it on Amazon for sure. But, I mean, these are, in my opinion, the perfect size, and I got these at the Dollar Tree for $1 foam. Now, if you decide to go with a resin pumpkin, you can glue it, but I'm going to show you how we're going to do it today very easily. Just get yourself a box of pins, and again, they have these at the dollar store, but I did get these at Michael's, actually. It was a pack of 250 of them for like $2 or something, okay? And just a little tip, get the straight pins, okay, that have the little flat surface on it, so that you don't need a thimble or something to protect your finger, because as you can guess, we're going to be using the pins to put the flowers into the foam pumpkin. Now, like I said, if you have a fake pumpkin that's like ceramic or resin or something like that, you could also use tacky glue or your hot glue gun or even permanent glue to do this as well. It'll just take a little bit of time for it to dry, okay? But we're going to use a pin, and this is so simple. So first thing I did was I took off the little stem on top, all right? I'm going to take the whole thing off now. I'll take that out too. All right, and now this is our pumpkin canvas, so to speak. All right, so we're going to start by getting our flower and simply grabbing a pin, and make sure your flat end is to the top. I'm not saying I made that mistake by doing it upside down before, but my finger really hurts. Yeah, and they do draw blood, so make sure you have the flat top. Okay, so, and it's just as simple as positioning your flower and applying pressure and pinning it onto, just like that. And we're going to complete it all the way around. And this is just a tip. You can do it any way you want, but I did it all the way around and then worked my way down. But I've also seen online where they have done like sections at a time like this. I like it all over. I don't like straight, rows of flowers on there. But while you're doing it, I would start with your larger flowers first, pinning them in there, and then Let's see. Let me pin this one in and then I'll show you. In fact, I'll do it on purpose here. I'll make a large space here. All right. Start with your large flowers first, and then you're going to fill in the empty spaces with your smaller flowers, okay? So, like, I have these in there like that, and I'm going to get a smaller one in here. Where's my little baby ones? There's a little baby one there. And then he will go right in there. So, start with your large flowers, fill in the spaces left over with your small flowers, and cover the entire pumpkin. What's nice about the pins is that you actually don't have to wait for it to dry. Sometimes, you know, sometimes the glue, like, if you're going down, they'll start to slide and all that, so you just have to do it a row at a time and let them dry. I would suggest, if you're using glue, to use a hot glue gun because it dries so much quicker. It really, really does. So, after you have your pumpkin completely covered, we're gonna get ourselves some type of stem. Now, I just used a stem from outside, and of course I lost it. I had it right here, and it was just a piece of... It was just a branch like this. Any type of driftwood or branch that's outside. And this is so... I think I can just break it. Yep, I just broke it just like that. About 2 inches maybe. And because it's foam, we literally can just push it down in. Now, I'm going to put a bit of glue on it to make it a little more permanent. And then firmly push it through with a slight turn. So you have your stem like that. And then when the glue dries, it will be totally permanent, okay? And then we need to have some type of vine coming from it, right? So I also found these outside, and we have vines growing up the side of the building, so I ripped a bunch down, and I kept them all through the summer, because I'm like, I know I'm going to make something out of it. But then, some of them were twisty like this, perfect for a stem for this project. Again, we can just stick it right in the foam, just like so, and we have a little vine coming from it too. So our finished product will look like that. Nice, huh? Well, here, I can show you. Hope he doesn't. And our finished product. Oh, let me show you the stem. See? Very pretty. And pretty impressive too. I mean, I tell you what, it looks really nice. It looks really nice for a fall. And you know what I'm totally digging about this is that I grew those flowers, you know, so I'll keep that forever, you know, and I don't know, it's almost sentimental in a way if you're using your own flowers. I don't know, maybe fellow crafters can relate to that, I don't know, but I'll always remember that and be like, I grew those. Anyway, speaking of mantles, as you can see, we did the backdrop there, and and it's a little more permanent now, and we have a little more space back there to set things and, you know, make it look pretty for y'all. And it reminds me of a mantle, you know, above the fireplace, or, you know, mantles have come so far too. Mantles used to be just like that shelf above the fireplace, and that's it, you know. And now, you know, they sell mantles that you can just screw into the wall, like a nice shelf, you know, that looks like a mantle. People are decorating the back of their commodes, you know, like a mantle, and even their entertainment stands, some shelves in them you can decorate as a mantle. For years and years, our entertainment stand was pretty tall, and it's a huge one. I'm looking, it's on the other side of you, and the top of it, I always decorated like it was a mantle, you know. So I thought I would share with you just what I did here for our backdrop, to give you maybe just a few ideas of how you could decorate your mantle for autumn. So I thought I would share with you some simple ideas to decorate your mantle for the fall. First off, display mini pumpkins at different heights using candlesticks or cake stands for a great look. Now, who says that pine cones are just for Christmas? Well, not me. That's for sure. And you can leave them up until Christmas too. Haha, win-win. And in the back there, you'll see our vases that we made last year on Mondays with Marc, complete with some greenery and a garland made out of craft paper and twine. Looks pretty cool, huh? And this is a pumpkin we made with dried flowers from the garden. Dried flowers are a great thing to use on your mantle. Now, here's a great simple trick. Take taper candles and just bind them together with some twine or ribbon. Looks great, huh? And you can do the same with just twigs from the garden. Grab a handful of twigs, bind them together with some twine, some old vines, or some ribbon. That looks great too. Now, when you're done using burlap and twigs, make sure you brush everything off because they, well, certainly make a mess. I hope you enjoyed a few little tricks for your fall mantle. Happy fall, everybody. Ah, the colors, the crisp falling leaves, the cooler nights, the darker days. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm just reminiscing about fall. Can you tell I'm excited about fall? Yeah, I think I mentioned it once or twice. Now, I'm definitely one that likes the shorter days. I'm a night person, so I love when it gets dark earlier. I always did. I don't know why. I know some people don't, but I do. But anyway, that was just, I don't know, a few little ideas of how to decorate your mantle. I'm no professional decorator at all, but I just thought I would share with you some ideas that I had for decorating a mantle. I hope you liked them. And moving right along, later on this week, we're going to be making a pumpkin gelate. Oh my gosh, what is a gelate? It's a French style pastry, kind of like a pie, except for you make it on a cookie sheet. They're super delicious, and I'm going to share with you my recipe for a pumpkin pie gelate. And one of the ingredients in it, obviously, is pumpkin pie seasoning. So right now, I'm going to share with you my personal recipe for some homemade pumpkin pie seasoning. Oh yeah, I have everything ready to go here, all the seasonings, and I'm going to share it with you now. Now, you probably have all of these spices in your pantry already. If not, obviously you know where to buy spices, and if you can't find them at your local grocer, you can always get them on Amazon, but I'm sure you probably have all of these. So anyway, grab a pen and paper because you're going to need this later on in the week whenever we make our gelate. All right, so this is my recipe for homemade pumpkin pie seasoning. So to begin, you are going to need cinnamon. And in fact, here, let me get my list here so I don't tell you wrong. I'm going to put it up here so we have the exact. Now, this recipe you can double, triple, however much you want to make of it, okay? This will make a nice amount for probably all through the fall and all through Christmas for you, okay, for this recipe. So, you're going to need 4 tablespoons of ground cinnamon. And then next, you're going to need 4 teaspoons of ground ginger. And then we're going to need, where are you at? There you are, 3 teaspoons ground nutmeg. Okay. And then, where are we at here? 2 teaspoons allspice. Okay. And then we're going to do 1 teaspoon of ground cloves. Now, if you're not a clove person, leave it out. You know, it's a very little amount, but if you don't like it, leave it out. All right. Now, 2 ingredients left, and these are my little secret ingredients, I call them. I don't know. I don't know if they're secret or not, but you will need cardamom. Oh, it adds such a nice warmth to the blend. It really, really does. 2 teaspoons ground cardamom. And finally, 1/2 of a vanilla bean. Okay, just wait, I'll let you know. You're going to pop that in there too. So, to make it, you're just going to combine it all in a bowl, give it a little stir with a whisk or a fork, you know, and then put it into a bottle of your choice that seals on top, and you can see the little vanilla bean in there. Again, we just leave that vanilla bean in there for as long as you have this seasoning. Leave that vanilla bean in there. It adds such a depth of flavor to this seasoning blend. You will love it. And that is my recipe for homemade pumpkin pie seasoning. Okay, well, I think we are going to wrap it up for this evening because, I mean, I could go on and on. I have so much stuff planned. Like I said, we're going to make a pumpkin gelat later in the week. Next weekend, I have more projects for you for the fall, maybe even another recipe, maybe even a drink recipe. You never know. So, I'm going to give you the heads up. Start saving your paper towel rolls because we're going to do a project that takes about 10 of them, all right? So TP rolls, paper towel rolls, those rolls from inside of like wrapping paper, okay? Cardboard rolls, save them up because it's a cute project. And okay, it's actually for Halloween, so you got a couple weeks, but I just wanted to give you the heads up to save it now, okay? All right, so I think that's about it. Did I cover everything? If I did, I'm going to be very surprised because I write everything down because I forget absolutely I did. That's amazing. Oh, man, it was so fun spending time with you this evening. I hope you are as excited for the autumn season as I am. You know, it's no secret that 2020 has been, well, a trying year for all of us. And autumn just gives us an opportunity to kind of, you know, I don't know, end the year in a positive note, so to speak. That's my goal here anyway for the next couple months. We want to keep the positive vibes going and, you know, say goodbye to 2020 and say hello to 2021. And 2021 is going to be much better than 2020. I promise you, okay? So thank you again for watching. Please, please hit the subscribe button and hit the notification bell so you know when we have a new video out. We're good for about one video a day. And of course, Mondays with Marc is every Monday. We're on Facebook, SmokeySteveAndMarc. Send me a friend request. I'll post all these projects and these recipes over there on Facebook, so you can download them and print them if you'd like. We're also on Twitter. Our handle is SmokeySteveA, and we're on Instagram, SmokeySteveAndMarc. All of our contact information is right below. That would be our P.O. Box and our email address if you have any questions concerning anything we talked about tonight or anything in general. Shoot me an email, okay? Again, thank you so much for watching. Really, really, really great to see you. I hope you're doing well. I hope you're staying safe. And remember, stay positive, okay? And I will see you next time. Tell everybody. Mwah.